Today's video is going to touch on a topic I really didn't want to touch on my channel, but you know what? I saw the LEGO group tweet about it, and there's other things that have happened that I'll talk about in this video, and I feel like it's at least worth talking about within the LEGO world. So you've probably seen the meme going around for about a week now about the guy that looted LEGO from the Target store in Minnesota. And no, that was not me, but that was a hilarious meme. It showed a bunch of people trying to steal like money from the cash registers, and then you just have this one guy walking out just brazenly with a couple of LEGO sets. And some people did some digging, and it turns out it's actually, for people that want to know, the Black Widow helicopter and the Dio set. So about $100 in LEGO sets right there, just walking right out the door. So I hope he enjoyed his builds. And hello if you're watching this video, because clearly you like LEGO Star Wars, so maybe you watch my channel. I don't think you should have stole that stuff. But that was kind of the first thing in the LEGO world that kind of connected it to everything that's happening. In my general thoughts, and maybe some people care, I really don't care to talk much about it. What happened was really, really terrible. Like I watched that video, that was one of the worst ones I've seen, and I've seen quite a few of them. The police brutality is just out of hand, and ever since the protests and rioting have started, there's been even more just really terrible, terrible videos coming out. In general, the whole police thing needs to be fixed. It is really bad in America. I've been watching videos like that for years though, and this has been a long time coming, and hopefully some change will come about of all of this ruckus. In a LEGO sense, today, LEGO did a thing that I did not expect them to do. They made a tweet about it. LEGO is historically very, let's not do politics, let's not do modern military, right? They stay very far away from that stuff. They're so anti-politics, in fact, that Parks and Recreation, which I've watched a little bit of, pretty funny show, was a LEGO Ideas project that got denied because of its political background. And so it's very interesting to see LEGO going right into the politics here, and I don't think it's a bad thing for them to have done so. Let's see what they had to say. They say, "We stand with the black community against racism and inequality." I would wager to say that's something everybody can get behind. Their next page says there is much to do, and then they finally say, "We will donate $4 million, that's a lot of money, to organizations dedicated to supporting black children and educating all children about racial equality." And I think that last sentence is really important, as well as educating like the next generation about the racial equality thing. And I think that my generation is pretty open to everything. Like, I couldn't tell you one person I know that's racist. It's probably mostly boomers and older. But yeah, that's definitely a good cause to put that money towards. And I was just really surprised to see LEGO make a tweet about it. I'm gonna be honest, I just didn't see it happening because, like I said, LEGO has just been so anti-politics, and I don't like talking about it on my channel either. I don't do politics in general. Someone got mad at me 6 months ago or whatever because I said I didn't know which political party Donald Trump affiliated with, and I probably Republican, but I mean, I don't know what left and right means. Like, I don't know. I don't follow it. I just don't, right? It's no different than me asking someone that doesn't watch basketball what a certain line on the court is, in my opinion. Just to kind of give you an idea of where I'm coming from with my lack of political knowledge. Although that may change now that something like this is happening. I actually may go out and vote for the first time this fall. We'll see. So LEGO said that. That was very good of them to do. I think that some people will be, oh, that's pandering and everything. And I'm sure to a degree it could be construed that way. But in general, how could it be a bad thing to donate $4 million to a cause like that? Now, another very interesting thing came out a couple days ago about the LEGO affiliate program with Lego.com that's run through Rakuten. Notably, they won't give me a link or allow me to be part of this program, but tons of other people are. I've applied and been denied twice to that one. I don't understand it because they let me in like years ago and then I just didn't use the link. I don't know, maybe that's why, but I would think that now they would let me in. I don't know, I gotta talk to somebody. Sorry about the tangents. And if I was in the program like I previously was, I could have told you if this was true or not. But an email came out stating, "Hi there, in light of recent events, LEGO has requested the below products to be removed from sites and any marketing ASAP." And that was Tuesday, June 2nd at 12:04 p.m. And it goes on to list a bunch of different LEGO sets that have to do with police and fire and, first responder type sets that are currently available. And what I assume this is referring to is websites that use ads, like LEGO ads, like as like a side banner, and then when you click the banner, it's like their affiliate link, so it takes you to that product page or whatever, and they don't want people using those particular products. Now, this seems like a very odd thing for LEGO to do, right? You have on one hand, they're like, hey, don't advertise all these police products. On the other hand, they've been making police products for 50 years, and they will continue to do so for the next 50. Like, that's not going to stop, right? These are mainstays in their product line. And it seems like a very odd thing for them to all of a sudden be like, oh, hey, don't advertise these products because, you know, they are getting some negative, or at least the police are getting very negative press right now. And it's very odd to me that, like, even the firefighters are being pulled into this, right? Like, what do the firefighters have to do with any of this? As to the legitimacy of the page, I don't know how legitimate this is, right? This is something that could be easily, very, very easily doctored or made up, right? And I have one main reason why I don't think this is real, and that is that in the email, in that sentence, it says, in light of recent events, LEGO has requested the below products to be removed. And typically, historically, every time I've seen it, like in press releases and such, LEGO does not refer to themselves as LEGO. They refer to themselves as the LEGO Group. So you would expect something like this to say, the LEGO Group has requested such and such. And now this could have been written by a third party who may not have that knowledge or the typical speak that someone that works for the company does. And so that's entirely possible as well. So you kind of can't know unless LEGO is going to come out and say something about this, because it is very odd for them to do this. It is not a good look, in my opinion. I don't think they should be doing that, but that's just my thoughts on it. Stick with your product line. Your product line has nothing to do with what's going on in the world. It's not their fault that all of this is happening, right? I don't think LEGO should be held accountable in any way for selling products of policemen and firemen. Like, that's not an inherently bad thing. To me, I think it's fake, but there's also a non-zero chance that it's real. It definitely could be real, and I think that there is a possibility it is, because it seems like a very odd thing to fake. Or maybe one person at the LEGO Group was like, oh shoot, we need to do this, and then, you know, it didn't have the backing of the actual company, right? So there's a lot of potential scenarios, and unfortunately we just don't know the truth behind it. I feel like I have to add this in here. I was editing this very video, and I found another article that just came out stating that LEGO's request to pull the advertisements of said sets is true. I don't believe it affects the actual, like, sale of the sets. Like, they're still going to be selling the sets. Like, if we look on lego.com right now, you can still add to cart, buy them, whatever you want to do, but it is very, very weird for them to do this. So I'm not surprised, I guess, because like I mentioned, they are very anti-political things, so they don't want things to be politicized. But yeah, it's true. It's true. What you see is a real article or real email that LEGO sent out to its affiliates to have them stop advertising these particular LEGO sets. Wow. But our final topic of the video is that they looted the LEGO store. And oh my goodness, there are some pictures from this. So I am not very pro the whole looting thing. At that point, to me, it's just stealing stuff, right? And I'm not in a position to really speak on this at all, because I'm obviously white and privileged and all that jazz. From the outside looking in, I don't see why the looting has to be happening, right? You're just stealing. But some people did loot some LEGO stores, mostly in New York City, I believe. And you can see that despite LEGO's best efforts to possibly board up the store, people just took the wooden boards down and smashed in the glass. And you can see some really empty shelves there inside that store. I mean, they took pretty much everything out of that LEGO store. So that is insane to me. It is crazy to see a LEGO store like that. In this image here, you can see people just smashing into the LEGO store, trying to smash into it, probably right before they've looted it there as it's boarded up. And we have another video here of the entrance, and you can see even better the store shelves having been wiped there. It is a barren landscape inside that LEGO store for sure. And it's sad to see something like this happen to a company that, to me, is a very generally good company compared to some other corporations and such. Like, LEGO has very high moral standards and such, and, you know, they donated $4 million to the cause, and you see people go in that are supposedly fighting for this cause, just go in and destroy their store. It really is sad to me to see something like this. We have even more images here of the store just in shambles. I mean, it is ridiculous how destroyed this store is. But perhaps the funniest image out of it, and I laughed. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to have a good time sometimes. I saw this picture, and Aaron White took, I mean, this is a beautiful image. I mean, this is the kind of image you could see like on the front of like a magazine, right? And it shows the Star Destroyer out in front of the store where it shouldn't be, on the ground, broken, with glass shards and a wooden board on the ground all around it, and then you have the Statue of Liberty's hand with the torch above it. It is an image that really tells a story, more so than I've ever usually been able to pick out of an image. I mean, this tells a lot here. But I did laugh when I first saw that. I was like, oh no, not the Star Destroyer, right? Like, it's kind of funny that the Star Destroyer just got through. Like, why would you take a box? I guess if they're gonna sell it or something, but you could just have taken the Star Destroyer that was there, built right in front of you, and then you didn't have to like build another one. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, that's the Star Destroyer on the ground. It was kind of funny to me, but yeah, they're looting some Lego stores, and it's getting pretty crazy out there, or it's been pretty crazy out there. Ultimately, I hope this all kind of calms down soon and we see some big changes in the US as far as the way policing goes, because some of the brutality and various things that have been happening are just utterly disgusting. I think it's about damn time that things do change. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comment section below. It's gonna be quite a conversation, I'm sure. Don't be too crazy down there, please. I know it's a very, hot button topic. From a Lego perspective, it's kind of interesting. Lego in one hand donating $4 million, and then on the other hand, they've gone and tried to pull advertisements of some of their police products. So I think that's going to be very interesting to find out if that's true or false. I'm leaning towards it's false, but the more I think about it, the more I think it might be true. Like, Lego may have actually sent out this email to their Rakuten affiliates. So we're going to have to wait and see if that actually holds up or not. Hopefully Lego does speak on it. I urge them to, because they need to come out and say whether it is something that they are doing or not, because either way, I'd like them to back what they are or aren't doing. So leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video and found all this information interesting. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.